All right, guys, here we go. This is 2021 NBA Hoops Basketball 5-box pick your team break number 1. That didn't sound good. LaMelo. Everything will ship. Everything will ship. I do need to be cognizant of how many of these we do run in respect to being able to get these out in a timely manner, because we only have one sorter, so you can only sort so many cards. So we do have to be a little bit cognizant of that, you know. But my brother's pretty quick, man. My brother's pretty quick. What's up, Spencer? How you doing, man? We will be going through the base cards pretty quick, but again, everything does ship. Everything will ship. Fruit Box, what's up, man? Not many people setting up the PYTs on these quite yet, so I think that's part of the reason why we had a lot of interest on these. I mean, there wasn't very many spots left, so a lot of interest on these bad boys right here. People grabbing up spots on the pick your team pretty fast, and like I said, it filled up to not that many spots left pretty quickly, so I think that had a lot to do with it. So glad I set that up as a PYT. I was just going to do random teams, but I'm glad I set it up as PYT now. True that. All right, the first box. Let's see what we got. I may not flip all of these right side up as we go through these. Quite a bit of cards, so again, probably won't flip everything right side up as we're going through. So, especially all the base cards. Hopefully, my camera can stay with us here. All right, we'll flip through these base cards pretty quickly, guys. I'll go a little bit slower as we look through the rookies, but as for all the base cards, we're going to go pretty quick. Number /99, Zeller. Obi. Maxi. And I'm not going to go through and sleeve up all the rookies during the break, guys. If I do that, then we're literally going to be here for triple the amount of time that we're already going to be here. So, you know, obviously I do realize and do acknowledge that a lot of these rookie cards are going to be going for quite a bit here, considering new product, first product in their NBA uniforms and stuff. So we will be getting a lot of this stuff sleeved up for you and everything. Just note that during the break here, I am not spending the time to do that because it will take us forever. Jaden McDaniel's been tearing it up. But just note, we will be making sure everything is well protected. We're definitely going to pull out all these LaMelos. That's the first one. Hornets. Yeah, we'll look through for the red backs and stuff as we go through each box as well. But again, just note DiGiorgio Hoops Inc. But yeah, just know that I'm pretty much only going to be pulling out the LaMelos immediately, but all this stuff, whenever we sort it out, will be well protected. Halliburton, Tillman, everything will be well protected for you guys. Number to 199, Jackson Hayes. And I'll probably say that in each one of these videos, just so people know. Obi, Vassal, Hampton Hollow, purple, Troy Brown. Again, going to go through the base cards pretty quick. They all do ship, guys. There's plenty of them. Believe me, there's plenty of them. And believe me, you will get them all. I do not want them. But just know that we will be going through them rather quickly. LaMelo, we got next insert. Definitely going to go through them very quickly, to be honest. But they will all ship. Don't you worry. LeBron James. Hayes, purple. Wiseman, rookie. Number to 999, DeAndre Ayton, Suns. High voltage insert, Zion. Pelicans. Maxi, as I throw one of the cards down, Maxi auto for the Sixers. Nice hit. 76ers going out to Travis. 2 autos per box, right? Yeah, fine, 2 autos per. Nice hit there. I threw this jaw insert. Anthony Edwards, T-Wolves. Again, like I said, we'll have all that stuff sleeved up for you guys. Everything will be well protected. Can't quite do all of them during the break here, or else we'll be here for forever, but we will do that. LeBron, number to 699. All right, that was the first box. I told you we might be here for a little while. What's up, Brad? What did you know, Brad? Oh, yeah. You're going to finally get that Hendrick auto, though, all right? Yeah, I think it might be certified first and then Don Russ, but yeah, it might be Don Russ. I don't know, but he's definitely right that those are the two next ones to come out though, Don Russ and certified. Which I don't mind the Don Russ, and I think they're doing the same configuration as last year, where it's like jumbo boxes with those like jumbo packs. There's not like so many packs to rip through, and the way they have the jumbo packs set up, where there's like all the base cards are in the front, and then the rookie stuff's in the back. It's like so easy to rip through that stuff. Still takes some time, but so easy, easier than this. You won't see Prism for a while, a couple months. He's pretty good, man. He's pretty good. Yeah, they just gave him his first start the other night, which a lot of people think he should have been starting from day one, but he's been doing pretty good. High voltage Aluka, nice hit for the Mavs. Another LaMelo. Halliburton, Tillman, Tracy McGrady. Number to 699. Kerry Jr. I forgot to look at the red backs on the last one. Hornets, Kerry Jr. Even though the red backs really don't pull a whole lot extra. Looking at the last box real quick. I think there's usually 2 per box, or maybe 1 per box. Yeah, especially, yeah, some of the rookies for sure, but there's a red back, Hardaway Jr. Looks like just won that box unless I was missing one. Remember the 999 Luka? Obi, Maxi. Tribute. Place for the Celtics. Hoops Inc. autograph. How much is a redback LaMelo? Is there any up on eBay? Number to 25, 22 out of 25, Aaron Gordon, Magic. Edwards rookie. Curry insert. $450, dang. It's pretty nice. Number to 199, Harrell. Wiseman rookie. Lewis Jr. Edwards. Oh God. Yeah, they're going for quite a bit. Probably won't stick around that number for a while, but for starters, that's pretty damn good. Denny. Bertans for the Wizards, redback. Which again, yeah, unless it's like, really unless it's a rookie card or a big name, the redback pretty much does nothing, you know. One per box on the red, so there you go. Whoops. Couple of base cards flying at you. All right, right now, it's going to take me longer than expected. Let's break these. But it'll be fun, man. It'll be fun. We got to keep the chat going, though. We got to keep the chat going. I don't think I'm gonna do a Super Bowl break. And this is my initial thoughts. So, I mean, it could change. I mean, I have some stuff I could, whip something together. But last year we did one. I do it early on Sunday so that I can watch the Super Bowl. I want to watch the Super Bowl myself. I want to drink some, eat some wings and pizza, and have a good time myself. So last year and the year before, we did a big Super Bowl break, multi-case break prior to the Super Bowl. But last year, unfortunately, it took us like a decent chunk of time to fill up the break. So it ended up being where like I didn't even get to really enjoy the first part of the Super Bowl as we were breaking it took us forever to do the break and to get it filled up. So we ended up like missing part of the Super Bowl because of that. And then it just took us forever to fill up. And in the end, I don't think a lot of people really had that great of a time, to be honest. And especially now with the cost of boxes is so much higher than it was last year that doing a big break like that would just be astronomical. So I just don't know if I really want to set anything up like that and just be just so much money that it really doesn't even make sense. Even if you get a good hit, you'd have to get a good hit in every damn case or something. Terrence Davis for the Raptors. You know what I mean? I don't know. What are your thoughts? I mean, sure I could whip something together, but yeah, my concern is just strictly last year. It took us a good chunk of time to fill it up on Super Bowl Sunday. Another LaMelo. It's probably about one per box. Number to 199 Walker for the Spurs. It took us, a large chunk of time, and it took us forever to break it. So by the end of it, my whole point of like going live at noon to do it all so I can enjoy the break or enjoy the Super Bowl ended up being kind of pointless because it took us forever to do everything. And then in the end, I don't think really a whole lot of people even made out on it. Once you factor in how much it costs per, it took a while. And then you factor in, how much it costs for your team in each case break. And even if you do good in one case break, but I don't know. Those big breaks I just really think that it's just not worth it. And I just don't know if I want to do any more of those. I did one last year. I did one the year before, but especially now with the cost of everything being so much higher, it's even more so that even if you do really good in one of the cases but not in the other ones, it's a lot of money getting eaten up. Number to 25, Harrison Barnes. So I don't know. That's just my thought on it right now. Nothing's really set in stone, but it is Wednesday, and Super Bowl's this Sunday, so got to figure out something if we're going to do it. But yeah, that's just my thought. It's just it took us forever. I want to enjoy the Super Bowl myself, so that's why I don't go live. But I try to do those breaks ahead of time. But this Ben Simmons got a super bad corner. And the cost of everything, like last year we did like a 5 high-end case break. It would be double, if not triple, what it was last year to do the same break this year, So that has weighing on me. Score football next year? I don't know. Did I do any score football this year? Oh, we're not doing no damn Series 1. Yeah, but if I do then it's just not even fun, Like if I do it, like let's say we did like a blaster case or something, or I'm sure I could beef it up with a bunch of junk boxes that, you know what I mean, make it 100 boxes, but 50 of the damn boxes are just little blaster boxes, and then it's just the price ends up just getting real high, and even if you get a nice hit, you're still under spot value, which doesn't even make sense, and you could fluff it up all you want, but man, these some of these inserts got some real bad corners on them. No, I don't do anything regarding group submissions on. No, I don't do any sort of help with any submissions or anything grading submissions. Man, I'm sorry. But yeah, last year it was like it took forever. Like we were live for forever just to get it filled, and then once we got it filled, number 2, 199, Johnny Stockton. Once we got it filled, it took us forever. Wiseman, because I had a case. It was like a couple like higher end cases, and also some Prism was in there too. I don't know. I just didn't. Yeah, 10 grand a spot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just not worth it for that price. I mean, believe me, I want to sell as much as possible. You know what I mean? The more I sell, the more I make money. You know, that's just the truth. But also, you gotta. You know, I don't want you guys to have to take the brunt of that and then I felt like last year and at the end, no one really was like happy with it. Like at the end, everybody was just kind of like, thank God it's over. Not because it was really a bad break, but you know, I don't know. That is crazy. Yeah, so I think I might just take, you know, not do it this year and see what happens. Lee for the Pistons, rookie auto. Um, yeah. That's just my thought on it. It just felt like last year there wasn't many people that ended up being happy with the case break and Anthony Edwards rookie. And that's not how I want to do it. $6.99, McAdoo. LaMelo Ball now playing. Definitely fun though, and definitely fun. And like I said, I like to do it. You know, I want to watch the Super Bowl, but I also want to do some cards. I know people want to get in breaks for the Super Bowl. You know, it makes sense. Get in on some breaks, and you can check for redbacks on these, and that's fun. But yeah, Halliburton rookie. Redback, that's a nice one. Kings. Just check the rookies, I guess, on the redbacks if we find one. Yeah, should be one per box, anyways. But yeah, that's just my thought on it. I know I've kind of repeated myself a couple times now, but yeah, that's just my thought on it. Ended up just like not being fun, I feel like. But and the price thing really puts a wrench in it. Like based off of what we did last year, I have to charge, and it was already high. You know, being 5 like high-end cases, it was already high, and then ends up being like double or triple the price. That's absurd. And I could put something together that's not so big, but then it's like not even worth it. But I think last year's was pretty good, like the cases that we had in there, but the year before was like super sick. And I priced those out PYT too, so that was hell. Multi-year, high-end, pick your team, and teams are like, some teams are like freaking $1,000, and now it would be like a $3,000 team or even more. Like if it was mostly 2020 stuff with the Chargers, it would be even more. But I did like that. No one does those like high-end Super Bowl breaks or whatever. Pick your team. And I ended up doing it PYT the past 2 years. Did make it nice. Did make it nice to actually get your specific team you want in one of those high-end mixers like that. Super nice. I guess it's good for those guys. You know, if you're PCing a certain team, it's just like I just want the cards. You know, obviously you're hoping to get some nice stuff, but in the end, you're still just getting cards for your team, so that's cool. Yeah, Keith, if you want to send me an email, wolfcardbreaks@gmail.com. I'll definitely hear you out and see what you got to say. Yeah, at least hear what you got to say. Right now, I was estimating about 30 minutes each one of these breaks. We are picking up a little bit of speed now, though. First breaks, this first one's definitely going to take us a little bit longer to do, but we're at 30 minutes right now. We got 2 boxes, so if we did 30 minutes each, it'd be 2 hours, but right now we're at 30 minutes and we still got 2 boxes to do, so we'll see. It's definitely going to be at least 2 hours. I can guarantee you that we're going to be breaking these NBA hoops for at least 2 hours. But again, we got some other great breaks out on the website. If you guys want to start grabbing up some teams, wolfcardbreaks.com. Whatever doesn't fill up tonight, we got Friday and Saturday to fill it up. We will not be live tomorrow, but we will be back live on Friday and Saturday to get some more breaks under our belt. Yeah, I think right now my initial thought is obviously no more PayPal ever, but Zelle and Apple Pay seem to be the ones that I'm looking at, and obviously we can still accept credit and debit cards off the site, so that's good. Just have to go through the base cards probably a little bit faster. The Magic with an autograph. Kirk. I do not currently have any more cases of honors. Will I have more in the future? Possibly. It is very difficult for me to find any, especially any at a good price, so I am not... number to 99, McCollum. I am on the lookout for more honors cases, but I currently do not have any, and I do not have any in transit. What did I tell you before? Whatever I told you before, because I forget how much it cost me to ship to you. Anthony Edwards. I think I may have disclosed a limit to you before. It's usually what I do on like international stuff. You know, I just hold it until it's free shipping, but you got to send enough or purchase enough to make it worth my while to do, to do the free shipping. I'm not sure what I mentioned to you before. Number to 199, rookie Cassius Winston for the Wizards. Yeah, we're going to start moving and grooving through these base cards. Wiseman now playing. Wiseman. Jaden McDaniels. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. I just know that, different costs associated with different countries and stuff, and I just don't, off the top of my head, I know you haven't got anything for a while, so off the top of my head, I don't remember what discussions we had in the past, but yeah, it's just, well, like I said, well, I guess you said that you don't recall anything being spoken about, but usually I do like LaMelo, like free international shipping, but you got to at least spend I usually do, I think it's like $50, usually if you spend $50, we usually just hold it until you spend 50 and then I ship it out. Halliburton purple is usually what I say, but I know I've said other things to other people based off of their location, so I might have said something different to you, but typically, generally speaking, that's usually what I say. Number to 699, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Usually I do usually tell people it's free shipping, but gotta spend at least $50. Some people will try to spend like $10 on a team and be in freaking like Russia, and they're like, when are you gonna ship my cards? I'm like, shit. Anthony Davis. Denny. But that's usually what I do, just generally speaking for people in here. It's usually what I do is free shipping, but there is kind of like a minimum involved with the free shipping. It's like, if it cost me $16 to ship to Japan, then rookie for the Bucks, Nawara, cost me like $16 and some change to ship to Japan. So if you buy it, a $19 team and you're from Japan, And I'm probably just going to hold off until the next time you get in on a break, until it's usually like $50, which I think is pretty reasonable. Not charging you shipping, but you do got to spend enough, so it makes it worth my while to be able to do the free shipping. Yeah, all good, Ben. Yeah, yeah, totally cool, man. And honestly, it depends. Sometimes I'm going through packages and I'll just ship it out without even looking. To be honest, there's been times where I've had that happen too. $1.99, Paul Pierce. So you might fall in that category where I just ship it to you and just not even worry about it. Obi, Maxine. All right, that box went by in only 5 minutes, so I can definitely do these much faster. Whoops. Let me look through the rookies for redbacks first. Yeah, right? Yeah, we'll go through the base cards on these way faster in the future ones here, and we should be able to burn through these a little bit quicker. This first break's going to take a little bit longer than the other ones, that's for sure. Did I see a redback? No. And I'm going through these fairly quickly here, so it's not I definitely can miss them. But everything does ship, so that makes it nice. Oh, there's a red right here. Paschal, second year for the Warriors, redback. What's crazy is Canada is really not that much cheaper. Like other international places, like I've shipped to probably over 10 different countries. New Zealand, Australia, Japan, China, France, Germany, Canada, a bunch of countries, the Philippines. But it's really, you would think that to ship to Canada would be much cheaper, but it's really not. I mean, it is the cheapest out of all the countries to ship to internationally, but like Japan's like 16. I'm giving you this depends on different factors, but just generally speaking, like Japan would be like 16 and Canada's like 12. Don't you think that's crazy? You think it'd be so much more, or so much less, I should say. Again, speaking very general, depends on a lot of things, but really, JR? Yeah, you're one of my problem childs. No, I'm just playing. But it is crazy. I thought it was crazy. Like, whenever I started doing this, I'm like, all right, Japan, like, the first international stuff I ever shipped out was Canada. And so I got, I was like, all right, well, if a normal package in the U.S. is $3, again, I'm speaking very general, $3 and Canada's 12. Okay, well, that's pretty reasonable. But then I started shipping to other places, too, and I'm like, man, like, Japan's like $16, which, Japan's not super far away, but sucker's got to fly over there. Like, as in, like, I need to... I mean, not really. I have a good group of Japanese guys that buy off me. I'd say most international stuff comes from Canada and Japan. Say most of it is Canada, but I've been having a large sum of Japanese guys that have been buying in on breaks, so shout outs to you guys in Japan out there. I've been getting quite a few, and I think a lot of them are kind of word of mouth with other collectors in Japan, and I've been getting a lot of Japan guys. I mean, you guys can probably see it sometimes on the spreadsheets where it's I have no clue how to pronounce their names, and I just like say their initials and stuff. But I've never had any problems with those guys at all. Definitely increases the shipping cost, but we've been having a bunch of them though. Worldwide, man, worldwide. Getting that name out, getting them wolf stickers out worldwide. Yeah. What's nice about them too is like they're definitely like super nice guys too. You know, some of them got Twitter accounts and stuff, and I think that's how a lot of them have kind of got in on our breaks, is seeing them via Twitter. And there's been some Japanese guys on Twitter that have been you know, posting mail days from us and all kinds of stuff. I've been retweeting. A lot of you guys on Twitter probably see me doing that. Oh, nice. Tyler Bay to 99 for the Mavs. And yeah, they've been hyping us up on Twitter and stuff. Good group of guys. Anthony Edwards, good group of guys over there. And yeah, never have any problems with them. They've been, like I said, kind of word of mouth between their guys, and yeah, they've been hyping us up on Twitter and giving us good reviews. So it's been pretty nice, actually. Winston. The Rui Magnet. No, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, another Turk for the Magic. But that's been pretty cool. Luckily, Twitter has a translate button, so I can hit that translate button and I can see what they're saying. It's been pretty nice. They're actually pretty good. They even Precious to 199 for the Heat. Nice. One of the guys is he puts together, like, he'll put together he did it once. I don't know if he does it all the time, but I forget what it was. I think it was iMac football. And he put together a like listing of like me and like I want to say 4 other breakers, and like got the prices and listed them all out, and then put it on Twitter saying Zero Gravity LeBron. Wiseman put it out on Twitter being like, hey, just like full transparency, Wiseman we got next, hollow or foil. And he was like, hey, just so everybody knows, like, for transparency, like, here's the prices that everyone's charging. And I was like, whenever I saw it, I was like, oh, God, please hope that we're not way more expensive than everybody else. And we were right on target with Curry High Voltage. We were the cheapest, if not, like, tied for the cheapest every time. So that was pretty awesome. But they put together a little list, and that's pretty cool. LaMelo. Oh, Turu. Rookie ink for the Clips. No more to get in tonight, Breaksman. No more of this to get in tonight. As we have a bunch more coming up, but we filled it all up, and we got a bunch more of this hoops coming up. We got a bunch more coming up, but no more spots available. No, it's all full, my friend, all full. Number 199, Garvin, Spurs. Sorry if sometimes the camera gets out of focus. I'm going through these kind of fast on the base cards, so sometimes the camera just can't quite keep up. I'm trying to go a little bit slower on the rookie cards, but sometimes it doesn't quite focus fast enough. David Robinson to 699. That'll do her for the first break. Took me 45 minutes, so if that continues, it'd be 3 hours total to break this case. I said 2. That might be wishful thinking. Well, definitely wishful thinking now. It's going to be a little bit longer than 2, but I'm hoping to get these other ones in about 30 minutes, maybe 35 minutes. I have to go through the base cards rather quickly, though. And we'll keep chugging along. So we got 3 more of these 5-box mixers coming up. So if you don't like NBA hoops, then I would go take a nap somewhere and come back here and 2 hours. Maybe a little less. Does anybody in here have any knowledge or experience with grading of perforated cards, such as like, you know, Sports Illustrated, or, you know, I have these Stone Cold rookies that are all in magazines and I want to get them out and grade them, but I'm also very, very scared about ripping out the perforated cards from the boxes or from the magazines. I did rip out one sheet that didn't have the Stone Colds in there, and it ended up turning out all right. Pretty good. It didn't tear anything, at least. Redback, Malik Monk, he had a good game. But I wanted to know if anybody had maybe any tips and tricks on perforated cards. Anybody got any tips or tricks on that? Maybe not, but Bay to 99, Precious to 199, LeBron James. Got about 1 per box on the LaMelos, I think. McCollum to 99, Winston to 199, Halliburton purple. Number to 25, Barnes. Yeah, I was thinking about freezing them, or like maybe setting them out in the garage while it's cold as hell, you know, and then doing it. Yeah, that was one thing I was going to do, is put them in the garage, because cards, even if you got like old cards, if you get them real cold, like a lot of times old cards want to stick together, like Chrome, like Topps Chrome and Finest, they want to stick together for those old cards, but if you get them cold, they usually don't stick together. So that's a little tip right there. But yeah, so I was thinking maybe getting them cold and then doing it. I did one sheet and it looked pretty good, but yeah, to get them graded, you can't cut them out. You got to rip them out. So I would say they're going to dip once people start getting the like breaks in their hands. I'm sure they dip once people start getting breaks in their hands, but I think they're going to be pretty hot for the next couple of weeks for sure. I mean, definitely once more and more products come out, they're going to dip even more, you know what I mean? But they're not going to end up being $1 card, you know? They're going to have some value for sure. But definitely, if you're wanting to get the most value out of them, yeah, definitely be a rip and flip scenario with them. Or, you know, try to get them graded even. Express grade or whatever. But yeah, they're definitely going to be hot here for a little bit, and especially with them being their first NBA cards, you know, so... All right, guys, that was 2021 NBA Hoops Basketball 5-box number 1. Appreciate it.